What's good, everybody? This is Austin here from Austin and Dakota coming at you again with another video for you guys tonight. And tonight, I know I'm currently watching NXT TakeOver in your house, but I'm not here to talk about in your house tonight. I want to welcome you guys to Season 5, Episode, I believe, 4 of Wrestling Talk. That's right. We are doing a Wrestling Talk tonight. We are 24 hours away from Hell in a Cell. And right off the top, I want to go ahead and say that I have a problem with this pay-per-view. The match card. Now, people are saying the match card makes the pay-per-view. No, in my opinion, the matches make the pay-per-view. So, with this match card, we have a bunch of Raw matches, and we only have one match from SmackDown. The one match from SmackDown is between Madcap Moss and Happy Corbin in a no-holds-barred match. I mean, really, WWE, this is your match card for Hell in a Cell? I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if the SmackDown Women's Championship isn't put on the line tomorrow night. It would be nice to have at least one other championship match. Because the only belts that you have on the line at the show is going to be for the United States Championship. Like, really? Only the US title is going to be on the line. The only title that's going to be on the line. So you mean to tell me that we're not going to have any other championship matches? Because we already know that Roman Reigns isn't going to be there. I mean, there have been so many opportunities that WWE has had that they've blown. And I mean blown. Let's go through the match card, and I'll tell you who I think is going to win the match, who do I think will be the winners of the match. So let's talk about them. First up, Madcap Moss versus Happy Corbin. I'm going to start with that match because I brought that up at the beginning of the video. A bit of rivalry that, in my opinion, needs to come to an end. I do think that Madcap is going to win this one. He won one at WrestleMania Backlash. So WWE, please, for the love of God, do not do 50-50 booking. Okay? Because if you do 50-50 booking, I'm telling you, it's not going to go anywhere. It is not going to go anywhere. So my take, Madcap Moss. And now for the 6 Raw matches. That's right. Raw has 6 matches on this card. 6 total. And one of them I'm going to discuss right now. It's AJ Styles, Finn Balor, and Liv Morgan teaming up to take on Edge, Damian Priest, and Rhea Ripley, collectively known as Judgment Day. Now, this rivalry so far, in my opinion, has been pretty good. I'm kind of happy that AJ Styles kind of got some backup of his own. But what I don't understand is why you have to keep dragging this feud out. You could have it end at Hell in a Cell, and you move Judgment Day on with something else. So I also wouldn't be surprised too if Finn Balor wound up turning heel. That would actually be kind of interesting. But it's probably not going to happen. So my take to win it is Judgment Day. Surprisingly. Next match. There's one match from Raw down. I got 5 more to discuss. The second match from Monday Night Raw is Ezekiel versus Kevin Owens. First of all, I could care less about this rivalry. And second off, I actually don't mind Ezekiel. I know Kevin Owens says that is Elias's brother and all that, da-da-da-da-da. Not going to dive into that, but as far as who I think is going to win, Kevin Owens. Hands down, it's going to be Kevin Owens. So that's 2 matches from Raw down, 4 more to go. Next match is going to be Theory versus Mustafa Ali for the United States Championship in Ali's hometown of Chicago. In my honest opinion, you need to have Ali win the championship. He needs to win the championship. So Mustafa Ali's my take to win. Nothing against Theory, but again, another pointless rivalry. So Ali needs to win. Moving on, that is 3 matches down, 3 more to go. Next match is Bianca Belair versus Asuka versus Becky Lynch in a triple threat match for the Raw Women's Championship. Now, this match came about when Sasha Banks and Naomi were supposed to be in a 6-pack challenge, and the winner was going to face Bianca Belair for the Raw Women's Championship. Now what's going to happen? Then after that was Sasha Banks and Naomi left the titles in the office of the head of talent relations with their luggage, and they walked out. And like I said, Sasha Banks and Naomi have been suspended indefinitely, and I will talk more about the Sasha Banks and Naomi situation at the end of this video. So Asuka becomes the #1 contender, and then Becky Lynch, out of nowhere, just becomes #1 contender because she beat Asuka. First off, I don't want to see Becky Lynch win this match. That's a big no-no. I have nothing against Becky Lynch. I think she's a good wrestler and all that, but no. It's time for either Bianca Belair to have a decent run with the championship, or you put the belt back on Asuka, who just recently came back. So very interesting to see how that's going to turn about. That's very interesting on how it's going to come about. 4 matches down, 2 more to go from Raw. Next match, Bobby Lashley versus Omos and MVP in a handicap match. First of all, I could care less about this rivalry. I could care less. So Lashley, plain and simple. Now, this is the last match for Monday Night Raw, and in my opinion, the one that should main event Hell in a Cell. Cody Rhodes versus Seth frickin' Rollins inside the structure, Hell in a Cell. Now, this all started when Cody Rhodes came back from almost a multi-year hiatus. He comes back at WrestleMania 38 to face Seth Rollins. Rhodes gets the win. They go again at WrestleMania Backlash. Rhodes gets the win. Rhodes owns 2 victories over Seth frickin' Rollins. Will he get a third? Don't know. I mean, this has actually been kind of entertaining stuff between Rollins and Rhodes. So, if anything, I'm going to take Cody Rhodes to win. But I've been hearing reports and rumors that The Fiend, I'm going to call him The Fiend because he doesn't want to be called Bray Wyatt anymore. The Fiend is supposedly coming back to the WWE. So that's going to be interesting to see what happens. So that's it. That's the whole match card for Hell in a Cell tomorrow night. That's it. That's the whole match card. No Intercontinental Championship match. No Tag Team title match. No SmackDown Women's Championship match. No World title match. No WWE Championship or Undisputed Universal Championship, whatever it's called. None of those either. So, to WWE, you guys need to step it up. Those titles are now becoming worthless. Mainly the mid-card titles, which are your 2 most prestigious titles next to your prestigious title, which is the undisputed WWE Universal Championship. That's currently being held by Roman Reigns, and he's not wrestling at the pay-per-view. He's not wrestling. And where has Brock Lesnar been? Brock Lesnar should be coming back. he should come back, face off against Roman again, and Roman just completely obliterates Brock. So, I mean, it's whatever. Match card, I give about a 3. Excitement, about a 5. So, we'll see what happens. I was going to talk about the Sasha Banks and Naomi situation at the end of the video. Here we are. This is the end of the video. Excuse me. The end of the video. Here we are. Sasha Banks and Naomi, like I said, have been suspended indefinitely. Their merch has been taken off of WWEshop.com, and there could be a 50-50 shot that WWE freezes their contract or their contracts, meaning they won't be able to go anywhere. They can't ask for their release. They can't ask for anything like that. And now WWE seemingly has no plan for the women's tag team titles. So, in my opinion, you need to ditch the women's tag team titles. Ditch the women's tag team titles. Do something else, because it's probably going to be very clear that Sasha Banks and Naomi are not going to be coming back to the WWE. Plain and simple. They're not going to come back. We all know it. We all know it probably won't happen. It probably won't happen, but we'll see what happens there. So, disappointing match card. Yeah, very disappointing match card. So, that's all I got to say. I'm disappointed. So, that'll wrap up this episode of Wrestling Talk, guys. Thank you guys very much for watching. Enjoy Hell in a Cell tomorrow night. I'm going to try my best. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But like I said, guys, thank you guys very much for watching this video. Enjoy Hell in a Cell tomorrow night. If you guys enjoyed this video, please comment, like, and subscribe down below. Because of you guys, the channel has been growing. So thank you. Be sure you hit the bell icon for all notifications so that we don't miss any more videos like this in the near future. Thank you guys very much for watching. Have a great night. Enjoy Hell in a Cell. And I'll see you guys in the next video.